we first got married, we decided that we wanted to have a baby, and I got pregnant within 6 months after our marriage, and I had our first daughter. Her name was Violet, in February of 2010. And when she was 6 months old, she was diagnosed with a genetic disease called spinal muscular atrophy. She passed away after a 3-month hospital stay at Lehigh Valley Hospital in August of 2010. And we found out that we were both carriers for spinal muscular atrophy. And we needed RMA to help us have another baby so we could use pre-implantation genetic diagnosis to determine if the embryo that we retrieved would have spinal muscular atrophy or not. It's all a personal choice. This is kind of a bit of a radical situation to go through IVF. Not a lot of people approve of having a child in this way, especially picking and choosing embryos, which would be best. But for us, we knew we wanted to have another baby. We knew we wanted to be parents again. We couldn't think of ourselves as not being parents, and Piper brought a lot of joy back into our life after our first daughter passed away. So I'd say that, you know, if you have a situation where you find out you are a carrier for a disease like SMA or even cystic fibrosis or Tay-Sachs, then I think that this is definitely an option to explore, so then you don't put a lot of heartache on yourself and your family. To lose a child it's the worst thing we've been through. We didn't tell a lot of our friends and family we were doing this. Just my parents knew and his parents knew. So we had support from our parents, but the office staff here was very supportive. I remember calling Tara some days in tears, our nurse who would help us, and she always offered advice and comfort. And Dr. Schillings also. I remember crying to her in the office one day, and, you know, she was there for me. She, you know, gave me a hug, and when everything worked out, when we found out I was pregnant, I mean, it was a very happy day. Don't be afraid of IVF. Don't be afraid of if you're choosing to do PGD or chromosome testing. If you're a carrier for a genetic disease that's a terminal, fatal genetic disease like we are carriers of SMA. I mean, for me, physically it wasn't hard giving myself a shot, and like a couple times a day. I got over it. I'm not a big needle person, but I did it. I don't do blood work very well. I was getting blood work every day. The emotional aspect is a little bit harder when things don't quite go your way or how you expect them to go. But I think that you deserve to be a parent. You deserve to have a child in your life. It's the most joyous thing in the world.